This popular Beyblade sparking random booster includes Infinite Achilles as its prize. Statistically speaking, you only have a 1 in 8 chance of pulling it. Knowing this, you decide to buy 8 individual boxes, thinking you're mathematically guaranteed to hit the prize. You're so excited when they arrive in the mail, but when you open them all up, not a single one contains the prize Beyblade. You just blew your entire budget on worthless duplicates. Why does this happen? Well, it happens because you just fell for a massive statistical illusion, known as the gambler's fallacy. Most people assume that if a prize has a 1 in 8 drop rate, buying 8 boxes guarantees a win. But in reality, every single booster box you open is a completely independent trial. The cardboard box doesn't know or care what you pulled on your last attempt. When you actually calculate the cumulative probability distribution across 8 separate independent blind boxes, the math reveals a terrifying reality. You still face an exact 34% mathematical chance of pulling absolutely 0 prize Beyblades. You didn't just have bad luck, you were literally gambling against a mathematically stacked deck. To understand how the hobby got this bad, we have to look back at the Metal Fusion era. This is where manufacturers realized they could completely control the competitive scene. They stopped selling top-tier parts individually and started locking game-changing metal wheels inside rare, random import packs. If you wanted to stand a chance at a local tournament, you were forced to acquire these specific heavy metal parts. But instead of buying them for a fair retail price, players had to buy massive stacks of identical blind boxes, generating a mountain of worthless duplicate plastic just to hunt down one singular piece of competitive meta metal. As the generations evolved into the Burst era, the random booster model became a certified money printing machine. Prize bays like Roar Bahamut became so dominant in the competitive scene that their aftermarket prices instantly hyperinflated, skyrocketing to over $150 on eBay. If you didn't want to gamble on the 1 in 8 odds, third-party scalpers forced you to pay a massive 1,000% markup just to buy the confirmed Beyblade. But this era also introduced a highly tactical economic loophole, the value booster. Smart collectors stopped looking at the prize bay entirely and started calculating the statistical expected value of the remaining 7 boxes. In legendary sets like Random Booster Volume 28, even if you missed the main prize, the filler packs were loaded with top-tier competitive drivers and chassis. For a brief moment, the data proved that buying a random pack was mathematically worth the retail price, even if you lost the main gamble. That brings us to the modern meta of Beyblade X, and specifically, BX48 Random Booster Volume 9. On paper, Takatomi gave us a massive buff, dropping the old 1 in 8 trap and giving us a 1 in 5 chance, which bumps our odds up to a clean 20% probability to pull Cobalt Dragoon. Sounds consumer friendly, right? Wrong. Because while your mathematical odds went up slightly, the base retail price of a single blind box skyrocketed to $35. The increased box price completely breaks the consumer economy. If you want the guaranteed prize BX48 Cobalt Dragoon without gambling, third-party resellers on secondary markets are marking the confirmed pull-up to $65. And if you try to bypass the scalpers by purchasing a full confirmed set of 5 boxes to guarantee the pull, you're forced to shell out up to $140 or more. Manufacturers didn't fix the scam. They just repackaged it behind an expensive, premium paywall that squeezes casual players out of the hobby completely. At the end of the day, random boosters are an absolutely brilliant business model for corporations, but they are an intentional financial hazard for your wallet. Whether it's a 12.5% independent trial or a modern $35 paywall, the house always wins, unless you calculate the numbers before you buy. Let me know your absolute worst random booster horror stories in the comments below. And remember, we're only 1,000 subscribers away from hitting 10K. And if we can hit 10K by the end of August, I have a special video planned out for you guys. And I know you guys don't want to miss out on it. So make sure to give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.